these ladies are going to inspire us.
They are going to.
I love your story.
Aw,
Tell us. I was reading a little bit and listening to you guys talk, so tell us about it.
So I'm Melissa Mehall.
Melissa Blue.
Yes, and we grew up here in Waco, Texas, born and raised our whole lives. Although neither of us live here anymore, it was definitely a large part of our foundation of us growing up. So we've been best friends in the Melissa since we were 8 years old.
So cute.
Kind of crazy. Yeah. And we kind of did life together and went to college and then got married and had kids. And Melissa had been given this recipe on her wedding day from her mother-in-law. It was a family recipe that was passed down. And so Melissa was making this just in the normal course of her life. And her niece had developed a gluten intolerance, and she realized that these cookies that were naturally gluten-free, that had been loved and eaten, were naturally gluten-free.
Yeah. Already.
Yeah, I was making them one day and I was like, there's no flour in these cookies. So I called my sister who lives in Waco and said, you have to make these cookies. They're fantastic. Everyone loves them and they're gluten-free.
I've got to jump in on here.
Yeah, you know.
For
sure.
Hey,
I feel like I do too.
And your journey, I mean, you guys are in stores all over the country.
Yes. We started out in Central Market and H-E-B, and we just recently rolled out to Whole Foods and Target and Walmart, so we're super excited about the growth.
Yeah, it's definitely a journey for us, and we've learned this kind of from the ground up, but to now be with the top 3 retailers nationally, including Kroger, it's just crazy.
These are delicious.
They are really good. What's been one of the biggest challenges for you guys so far?
I think just learning the industry, the consumer products industry. She's a lawyer by trade, and I was a stay-at-home mom and had a jewelry business before this. And so just learning how the business works, how to get into stores, distribution, production. Like she said, we've kind of learned it as we've gone. And we've had a lot of mentors and people helping us, but it's been exciting to learn.
So we can make them ourselves, so to speak, or buy it already made.
Frozen, in the frozen section.
Yeah, and these are in the dry baking area.
Okay.
And some stores put them in the gluten-free area, and some don't. So it's kind of,
Like I just pulled those out of the freezer just an hour ago.
I was going to ask, so this is what it looks like when I buy the cookie?
Yes.
Kind of, right.
These we made, but yeah.
Okay.
But the thing that is unique about Meli's is that they're naturally gluten-free, where most gluten-free baked goods have a gluten substitute, right? Like a rice flour, a tapioca flour. There is no substitute.
No flour.
Yeah, so we call it accidentally gluten-free. So it's a cookie for everyone. It wasn't meant to be gluten-free. It just happened to be gluten-free and
ahead of its time.
Yes, I know, exactly. We always say before anybody cared about gluten-free, we had these cookies.
And I'm sure, with kids, they just know it tastes good, right?
Exactly.
And nutritionally, our first 2 ingredients are oatmeal and peanut butter versus flour and sugar for a regular cookie. So honestly, my 6-year-old eats them for breakfast. So,
hey,
it's like
granola-bar-ish.
I'm telling
Well,
you
you got
what.
3 grams of protein on this, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my daughter's going to be eating them tomorrow for breakfast.
So where can people get their hands on these cookies? What's the easiest way?
So the easiest way is for them to check our website. We have a store locator, and so they can put in their zip code and see what store around them has them. But
nationally, Targets, Super Targets, Walmarts, and we roll out in Kroger's this week nationally. All Kroger banners and then other Kroger's across
in your local H-E-B?
Yeah.
When you were making these so long ago, did you ever dream it would be what it is?
No. Although when we started the company, people always say, what was your goal, what were your dreams? And we always said we want it to be a household name and available to all gluten-free consumers and consumers nationwide. So that was always our goal.
And it tastes great. I think that's the gift there. And I can say that because it's not my recipe, it's her family's. But that it actually tastes great and everyone.
It's delicious. Have you munched on it?
Yes, I want to just keep eating, but I need to talk.
How do you find, I know, I'm saying same here, inspiration for new flavors? How do you come up with that?
So we're actually working on a couple right now. We inherently want to keep the no flour substitute, so just working on some different almond butter, maybe we have a cashew butter flavor, maybe oatmeal raisin. We're kind of working on a few things right
we
now.
kind of listen to the industry and we talk to our buyers about what they're looking for and wanting. And so we have some in the works right now directly from a buyer.
There you go. Website, before we go.
www.meliscookies.com.
They are good.
They're
all right.
Super, y'all.
We're going to eat these in a break. Stick around. We got plenty more ahead coming up after the break.
Thank you, guys.
Great job.